welcome back to Giri's Kitchen. We're making struggle foods, cheap ingredients that I found in my grocery store, and we're gonna just try to make a comprehensive meal with it. Let's see how well we do, and let's just get into the cooking. I was this close. What is everyone's definition of a struggle meal, actually? I probably should have asked this before I started to do this stream, because every day is a struggle meal. Every day I try to look for deals and see what's most cheap, and then I get that thing. Hot dogs and a slice of bread. That was literally like grade school for me. I didn't really count things like soy sauce and like mirin, just like basic salt and pepper things, because I'm assuming most people probably have that. And normally, even if like one bottle of something is like expensive or more than like $2-3, chances are you don't use the whole damn thing. So when you actually portion out per meal, it's quite cheap. I sold my house for a bottle of soy sauce. Okay, you guys are struggling a little too much. Okay, so we have leftover cabbage. Bean sprouts in Japan are notorious for being super cheap. It's low in calories, it's really filling, and this whole bag was like 50 cents or something like that. So this is just regular carrot. It's actually made from Hokkaido. It's a Hokkaido carrot. So we have 3 potatoes. They're about 40 yen each, so 40 cents, something like that. So this is cod. This is 146 yen. Cod in Canada is very, very expensive. I thought it was cheap, so we're gonna cook that as well. Again, I emphasize, it's whatever is on sale and cheap at your local grocery store. So I went grocery shopping at night, so a lot of things were marked down. The original price was $2. And this one is clams, 126 yen. Originally, it was 158 yen. There's a lot of ingredients for a struggle meal. I'm giving you guys options. Options! This is like a Japanese bacon, so please don't laugh at my bacon. My bacon looks kind of whack, but it is what it is, okay? I think this one was $2 for the package, $2 or $3, which is pretty cheap. In Canada, it would be $6-7, like $6.99, $7.99. And I have pork. Pork, we're actually gonna make like a true meal out of it. Pork generally is pretty cheap. I have it as 373 yen. It used to be 400 something. And then we have ginger. Okay, ginger was, I think Onibro said this was like $1, so 100 yen or something like that. Tofu was 40 cents. Okay, you guys can't say that this was expensive. 40 yen, okay, which is like 30 cents. $50 onions incoming. It's not $50 onion. This is a leek. This leek was like $1 or something, like 99 yen. But I have to spin the leek, guys. My leek is in shambles now. My leek is not doing so good. And we're gonna try to make still something that's yummy and healthy-ish. I believe we're gonna make a potato and leek cream soup, something like that. We'll throw clams in there, but you don't have to. And I think I'm gonna make an udon soup as well with the bean sprout and yeah, just with the bean sprout. So we have our potatoes, as many as you want. I just got 3 because these are kind of small. It's not gonna be too much soup, but enough for 2 people. Okay, so cut off the white part. You don't want the green part. The green part normally it's in the garbage, or if you really wanna talk about struggle meals or whatever, keep them in a Ziploc bag and freeze it, and you can use it for vegetable stock. So I'm gonna cut my leeks in on a bias, but not all the way through. I just wanna cut it about halfway through. Do you guys know what on a bias means, or are you guys also too stupid for that?
Each time when I come here, I am abused.
A bias just means that it's slanted. So once you have your cut, turn it the other way around so you have the flat side, the new flat side facing you, and in the same angle, cut it on a bias again, but on the other side, and not all the way through, only halfway through. Okay, so once you have your leek on a diagonal this way and on a diagonal that way, it's a lot more bendy. You cut them in half, it's a little easier to deal with, and then you cut them this way. And see how you have like diced leeks? There you go. Thinly cut these onions. We don't have to talk about how to cut onions. We've been doing that for so long already. We're gonna saute this on medium low, I think I have it on. Just a little bit, just to soften it a little bit. I'll cut these into dices so these cook quickly. When you cut them into matchsticks like this, you turn them now 90 degrees. Earlier they were this way. All right, now you turn them this way, and then you use your knife to kind of like keep everything together, and then just cut into little cubes, however size you want. I'm gonna cut my ham slash bacon. I'm so tempted to eat it, bro. It literally looks like ham. I won't eat it, but I really wanna. I'm gonna chop my potatoes small-ish. Again, I kind of want the potatoes to creamify, and I cut my potatoes on my meat cutting board. The potatoes are gonna go into the soup anyway, so it'll be okay. That's fine. There's nothing. You guys were talking to me and I got distracted. It's okay. Will we die today? Who knows? I'm gonna put my potatoes in now. Don't fall, don't fall. This might be a lot of potato. Not looking poor enough. Okay, my bad, guys. That's on me. My fault for not looking poor enough. I should just make a whole new model where I just look like I'm like Cinderella before she met the prince, you know? So I have pre-made dashi packs. This was $2. Do I need to wash bean sprouts or is that a struggle? What do you guys think? I mean, we are struggling, so who has the time to wash bean sprouts, am I right? Medical bills are more expensive. Yeah, so you can save up your medical bills by eating bean sprouts every day. Just don't pay medical bills. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That's not what I said. Okay, I'm gonna add in some soy sauce, some mirin. Everything is soy sauce and mirin. When you're cooking Japanese food, everything is soy sauce and mirin, that we're just going to make it a little bit cooler with a little bit of Korean gochujang. Guys, did you see my little teaspoon? Look how cute it is. This is my teaspoon measure. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon. I have no idea if that's correct or not, but we're just gonna try it. We're not scared of a little spice, are we, boys? But look how cute that is. It's my little tofu sauce with my little wheat cat bowl. It's so adorable. Now we can finally work on our pork, boys. It's finally pork time. This I actually never made before. I only seen it done in like restaurants and stuff. Sauce is actually very simple. In Japanese cooking, it's always gonna be the 3 things repeat, just in different proportions. Sake, soy sauce, and mirin. So for shogayaki, shoga means ginger in Japanese. So obviously, if the meal literally has the word ginger in it, we clearly need a lot of ginger. So we're gonna grate the shit out of this ginger. This is gonna be the sauce that seasons the shogayaki. So it's okay if it's a little salty. I actually don't even know what it's supposed to taste like, so it tastes fine to me. We're gonna cover each piece of meat with a little bit of flour, and then we're gonna sear it on the pan. And the flour is actually gonna help make the sauce stick a little bit better. Again, never made it before, so we're gonna find out together. These ones are really fatty though. I hope it's not going to taste too fatty. All right, boys, it says that the temperature is good, so we are going to start searing. I think it could be higher. We're gonna sear our meat and then we're gonna take it out. Too much fat in the pork? A little bit. It's definitely like a whole 2-3 centimeters of just fat. I'm gonna wipe down my hand. Be careful, it's hot, okay? I know paper towels are mad expensive, but just bear with me, okay? I'm gonna saute these onions. The pan's not hot enough, but whatever. We're struggling. Struggle meal. Guys, I'm gonna show you a really quick way to make udon without having to boil it in water and washing it and everything, because clearly you guys don't like that. We're actually just gonna put it into a bowl. Get a paper towel. Okay, 2 layers. I know that's like really rich for some people's blood, but 2 layers works better, especially if the paper towel is thin. In Japan, they run quite thin. You wet your paper towel, you put it on top of your noodles, right? Just like that, just plop it on. You're not like squeezing it or anything. And then you get your microwave. Microwave 600 watts for 1 minute. Maybe, I don't actually know. We're gonna guess 1 minute and see how it goes. So you just have to microwave it to kind of loosen the noodles a little bit. You can literally douse it in some hot water, whatever you want. It's actually pretty simple. Can't afford a microwave? Everyone can afford a microwave. If we're truly on the struggle bus, everyone should be able to afford a microwave, no? How do you cook dinner if you don't have a microwave? I thought you guys were all about the struggle. Rocks and fire. You guys are truly living in the struggle, aren't you? Okay, I'm gonna separate to 2 because Onibro's gonna get a little serving, I'm gonna get a little serving, and we're gonna put that here for now. This is my silken tofu. Give it a little squeeze to kind of tap it out. Okay, there you go, see? Silken tofu. So you get your silken tofu, you grab your wet paper towel again. This is the same one that I used to heat up the noodles. We're just gonna reuse it. So I'm gonna put that in there and I'm gonna put it for 1.5 minutes maybe. So tofu is cooking, onions are cooking, everything is now cooking. I'm gonna put the pork back in. Okay. And then I'm gonna put the sauce in. Ooh. And then we're just gonna let that cook on low heat now. I'm just gonna down to low heat. Let the sauce cover all your pork. So we have our lettuce. Usually shogayaki is paired with Japanese cabbage. So we're gonna use the leftover lettuce that I have because that is the definition of a struggle meal. Leftover veggies. Fresh veggies is definitely very cringe when you're struggling. So take all the brown cabbage and throw that away. Okay, I'm gonna grab my tofu out. Take the paper away. Now it's kind of like softened. It looks the same. A little bit of water has come out, but don't worry about it. We'll just like take the water out. So now it's like fully cooked and nice warmed through. And that's literally it. This is the sauce that we had earlier. This is the one with raw garlic. I put in some hot oil, gochujang, soy sauce, mirin, some salt and some sugar. That's it. And then we're literally just gonna pour it over. It's healthy, it's light, it's full of protein, and it was only 40 cents, okay? I just want to reiterate. I don't care how much it was in your country, but when I got it, it was 40 cents, and therefore that is why I am cooking it, okay? Okay, and then we have our noodle soup. You can take care of the rest of chat. I'm fucking vibing over here. To jazz it up just a little bit, I have Japanese seaweed or Korean seaweed. These are not very expensive at all, especially if you get the ones that are on sale. Don't remember how much it was. I think it was 250 yen. So I'm just gonna cut these into little strips. Okay, did I cut a piece of my glove in there? Maybe. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab my shogayaki. Hopefully it's good. I've actually never made shogayaki before. I've eaten it before. I'm actually a little bit worried about how Onibro thinks, but grab the onion, put it on top. Ooh. That looks good. That looks promising. And we have soup. I'm gonna grab some clam chowder. But again, clam optional. It's just like cream leek soup. Damn, I made like Western dish, Asian dish. I made like all the dishes. Holy. We have our potato. Oh, so hot. Potato cream soup. Pork chop is good. Oh, 7 out of 10. I never made it before, by the way. Let me try the udon. Oh, hold on. Udon is not even salty. What the f? I mean, oh my god, it's so perfect. It definitely didn't just taste like dry white noodles. That's so good. Okay, can I get the tofu and the pork back so I can try it as well, Onibro? This is the tofu. It had the chili oil, or not chili oil. It was the gochujang, soy sauce, mirin. Let me try. I actually really like this one. Well, I love tofu. I like tofu in all forms. I actually really enjoyed this one. Overall, 8 out of 10. See? Let me try the pork. The pork I'm most worried about. But Onibro says he liked it, so I'll show you guys the pork. This is a shogayaki, very, very traditional Japanese dish. Wait, that's really good. The edges are like caramelized and almost like crispy. The meat is actually really tender. And if you have it with some of like the caramelized onion, which is like saucy and a little bit sweet, it's actually really good. Oh, all in all, I think that was pretty good. And here we have our completed meals. We made a corn potage soup with very inexpensive ingredients. Shogayaki for the very first time that I think it turned out really, really yummy. Udon that I severely under-seasoned, but hey, a little salt never hurt nobody, okay? And a big old brick of tofu, but it's very, very cheap and also very yummy. And I think overall, I think I succeeded in the challenge no matter what the chat says. Okay, chat is fucking stupid. So if you want to give it a shot, try your own struggle meal. Struggle as in respecting yourself and eating healthy, but just spending less money, okay? Stop eating hamburgers and hot dogs, chat. I know you can do better. What is your favorite struggle meal? Let me know in a comment down below. I would love to see how everyone else's tastes and opinions differ. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, like, subscribe, notification bell. Bye, everyone. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.